Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm creating this Ellie Disney character inspired look for my friend Baliey. I start off by applying my favorite concealer on the eyelid as a eyelid or eyeshadow primer. I make sure to pretty much disperse it with a very dense brush, making sure it's set in place. And then I take this fluffy brush and I'm packing on the crease a very dark orangey color. And although I lost some of the footage, what I pretty much did is I added a little bit of yellow to the edge of the orange to kind of diffuse the orange. And then I cut the crease, and as you'll see right now, I'm pretty much on that cut crease. I'm adding a gold glitter and I'm packing on the glitter to get the best color coverage on that area. Then I take a smaller brush and I use that to kind of diffuse any lines between the gold glitter and the orange that we initially added. And with a denser and thicker brush, I went ahead and applied a brick red tone color to the outer corner of her eye to add depth and dimension. The idea with any eyeshadow look is just to blend. The longer an eye look takes, it tends to be more beautiful just because you have more time blending. So I take the Morphe foundation, which I originally bought for myself, but as you can tell is way too white for me, and so it actually fit perfectly to her skin tone. And I used a beauty blender to diffuse it and to blend it. Using the same concealer I used on the eyelid, I'm using it to cover any under eye circles, and using the beauty blender again to diffuse that. With the same beauty blender, I am adding a loose transparent or translucent powder underneath the eyes, kind of like a baking method, just to make sure that the under eye stuff doesn't move. I'm using the Cover FX face palette, the contour shade, to contour and add some color back into her face using circular motions. Baliey, I'm so sorry for having your head in this position. And then with the same beauty blender, we are cutting with a larger brush. I am using some of that same contour on the temples. Now, because this look is like a Disney character inspired, it's definitely, we went for a heavy blush to give it that cartoony feel. And so here we are adding more blush, adding some to the tip of her nose, again for the cartoony feels. And wow, look at that highlighter. Like, we were all just like in shock, like what, Wet n Wild. It's one of their loose powder highlights. You don't even know. If I could let you hear the actual footage, whoo, I was going crazy. It's a beautiful highlight color. She's feeling herself. I know she is. She definitely look at that. Feeling herself. Then I'm adding some of that highlight onto the nose, and we're adding some onto the inner eye corner. Now, Ellie, she's from the movie Up, and she has these freckles in the center of her face. So what I used is one of my eyebrow pencil, and that's what I actually used to just kind of spot on the freckles. And as you'll later see, I also use a tiny fine point brush with some powder. And honestly, that is it, guys. She added her own lipstick, and look at her feeling herself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care.